Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in Week 2. Marvin Mims now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Nix from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready? Olay! Oh, Joe.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain. Oh, I said.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, I said. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing a 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Henderson. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here goes crazy. Ready, what's that?
May not have throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Looking right, and he finds him. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Quick throw completed by May. Escapes the defender. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Henderson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get 6 more on their early advantage. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
14. Broncos 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Chill. Watch the motion. Switch.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. With Hunt.
Nix looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Onward. Hold on, son.
Now Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. All set to go now from the 35.
Hold on, son.
They'll throw again. Nix. Got his target. It's Hill. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180 with Hunt. To the right, yeah. Captain.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my son! Ready? Throw.
Nix escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Oh, my son! Ready? Bombers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down. May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
May on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that? Motion.
And they'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He was covered by Drew
Patriots
Sanders.
punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
For the Patriots.
Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hold on a second.
Harvey gets it on the counter. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hold on a second. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Hold on a second. Ready. Captain.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 3.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's up?
From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's that?
Tossing it to Henderson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, what's that?
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Oh, the Broncos get to this one. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. Well, we're 1-0. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Here we go. Hit it.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun on third down, May. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing from the gun here. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So gain 30 yards on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready.
Nix to throw again. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 4.
17. Broncos 13. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More for Mile High in just a moment. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is a heater going deep. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Hot. Joe. Olay.
Here's Nix to throw. This is Ingram working the left side. Has some daylight through the 40. Keeps it moving. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's good.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hold on, son. Bombers ready. 180. Hot. Olay.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick violence is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. May. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42. May now from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. That one connects. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots grow their lead to 8.
Broncos 16.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Knicks with it on 1st. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Hudson.
Designed run, here's Nix. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume Brock 1 play remaining in this half. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have a interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Nix. Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with...
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up.
They give it to the back of the zone lead. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Keeps away from one. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hold on a second. Chill. Hey! Away! Bombers.
Here's Nix. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Joe.
To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hold on a second. Ready. Bombers. Hey, that's your man.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Nix trying to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 34, Patriots 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. And it is picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. There he goes, right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play. Not the way they wish for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
41. Patriots 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the
Well, Brock,
Broncos.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Jones. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Big strike here to Williams. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Counter play, it's Henderson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Back now, pressure coming. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Enough to stop that play with Ja'Day Barry. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
May now, 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, New England.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over.
Five. Hey, kid.
Henderson here from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Sit up.
May looking to throw. Brings it in. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10.
41. Patriots 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. 180. Return.
Give to Harvey here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hold on a second. Bombers. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
48, Patriots 31. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down. A whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It connects on the deep shot. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Gary Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10.
48, Patriots 38.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now toss. This is Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. Captain.
They'll air it out on third. He's got Sutton complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Nix to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Once more, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. He is down at the 30-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Giving this to Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Give up the middle to Harvey. Here he goes again. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
I'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. It is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10.
Patriots 45.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. And he takes it down to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Almost set. Ready.
Harvey fields the pitch. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
33-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Throwing is May. For big yards on the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Patriots
1st down, May. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's 2nd and inches at the Broncos 14.
Throwing again, it's May. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And the kick is recovered by that Broncos hands team. Well done by them. And that should put the finishing touch on this victory. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a look for Nix.